Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. We're back on the Subaru. I guess I never left, but you did, and you came back. Thankfully, hopefully. Or it's just me looking like a weirdo. 14 Outback, left front wheel bearing. It's noisy, but not loose. And the left rear is also quite loud. Again, not loose. These are the easy ones. These are the hub assemblies. Oh, that's good. We're off to a good start. The wheel's not completely corroded on. And we just locked the steering wheel. Story of my life. 17, let me unlock the wheel. There we go. Now we're cooking. Stick our light somewhere in the crust. She's a little dirt roadish down here. Did I get the right size axle nut socket? I didn't. But I will. That's not going to work either. That one is. Let me get a 17 swivel. Ooh, this guy never sees on it. Don't touch it. Don't even look at it. I already got it on my glove. Different socket. Try again. I'm going to use a swivel. That way we can make sure we get hit in the face. Get on there. And it didn't. That's pretty good. There, we got both of them out. And then we need to employ the pry driver. We're going to back off the rotor here a little bit. We're going to get her up just a smidge. Going through the top. Give her a tweak over so she gets loose. And get a hook. And hang up your caliper. Don't leave it hanging by the hose. Especially if you're doing a YouTube video. People go bananas. Pull them out. And then our rotor. Take it off. It's pretty crusty on the inside of the head, so we'll have to clean that up. Not a problem. Not a big deal, folks. Oh boy, this bearing looks crusty. Reminds me of the song. Crusty the snowman. I think that's crusty. So I'm going to pull the axle nut off. I'm not going to show you. It's just taking the axle nut off. Piece of cake. Off it comes. That was a 32 millimeter. And then we want to make sure our axle is free. Be free. It's not. Is there a tone ring in there I'm going to damage? Nope. We're going to take and give it a little whack on the end. We're going to use Brooks. He's made in America. Brooks USA. They don't mess around. Oh, maybe I was just being a wuss. Apparently I was. So that is loose, and now we just need to get to our bolts. Which I don't know if we have to pull the axle to do so. Hopefully not, because, well, frankly, I don't want to. What we do need is what looks like the 14 millimeter variety, but our axle may be in the way. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. We're going to need some spray, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, we should have our axle out of the way, honestly. Show you a little trick Mimo taught me. I'm going to get the little nuts off, and I'm going to spray the threads that are sticking through the hub. For what it's worth. It's going to make us feel better, even though those are bolts, not nuts. We'll just kind of wet everything down out here. And I'll take a pair of C-clamp vice grips. And I'm going to see if I can't hold our axle shaft in with that. Hopefully. Sometimes this trick works, sometimes it doesn't. Dang it. Push our axle in all the way. That's as far as she goes, isn't it, fella? That's because the nut's hidden. So I put the nut on a couple threads because that's what centers our vice grips. It keeps it from falling off. So we're gonna hold that right there. Stick our vice grips in the nut and on the back of the hub. Just to keeps a little tension on it. Keeps it out of our way. Yeah, now we'll be able to back. I'm gonna get a chrome socket because it's a little thinner. We should be able to clear the side of the axle and then zippy zap them right out. I'm thinking. But I've been wrong before. Actually, I could write a book called The Times I've Been Wrong. And it would be a multi-chapter book. We're gonna have to work it. Oh yeah. We're gonna need some more nuts off. These are gonna come out hard to the end. Oh, she ain't gonna wanna go back in now. More nuts off. Tight. And we're right tight to the axle now. This sucks. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull the axle out. Bottom line. Quit screwing around, fella. It doesn't pay to mess around. You know what? You spend an hour trying to work around something that take you 10 minutes to take off. So we'll give that a good spritz. Sometimes Subaru ball joints can be like your worst nightmare. See if the cotter key will come out. It may or may not. They typically don't. Oh, that's how you're gonna be, huh? See, sometimes you can work it a little bit. She's just gonna be ugly. Want to know why? Why didn't you just pop the axle out? Because it turns into something like this. Sometimes if you got the little pieces, you can kind of work them around, but screw it. So I'll show you how we do it the old-fashioned way. Line up your socket. Well, first you want to get your cotter pin down there. Just hammer a socket. This is how we do it where I'm from. So take that right off. Now, do not be a rookie. Don't break your ball joint loose yet. Get your cotter pin out while it's being held. That's the most important thing I can teach you in your life. If I've never taught you anything, let it be this. Let's see if we can just tap on it. And also let it be known that this never works, however we always do it because we like to bend our punches. It is not working. What's up, Mrs. O? Hey, while you're over there. Over there on the American side. See that drawer that's open? The left side drawer? Down below that, maybe 2 drawers. Down, up, down, down, down. Right there. Open it up. Is there drill bits in there? Which one? Because there's a bunch of them. You see the ones in the red box? Just kidding, they're all in red boxes. The back red box. Back, reach in. Right there. What color? They're gold or bronzy colored. We'll take those. And we get our drill. Don't hold them like that. Come on, hold them like they're a little baby. Okay, bring them over here. Bring them over here. Come on. Yep, those will work. Will you get us a drill? Our new one, the 20 volt one up on the shelf. The 20 volter. No batteries in it. Unless you want to maybe, that one right there. No, I got the battery over here. I only have 2 batteries. I have 3 tools, 4 tools, 2 batteries. What do you think about that? Do you feel bad? You should. Yeah, you walked into that.
Sabotage me. Here, catch.
Nah, don't throw that. I even used the squatty potty, but I still am stewing.
You got another one brewing.
Yeah, the squatty potty will teach you pretty well.
Well, you got another one brewing.
There may be one in there stewing. So what's up?
The Dodge out there,
Yep.
on the appointment book, it said service, inspection, tires per estimate. Oh no, it said inspection, tires, and wipers per
Correct.
estimate,
Yes.
but on the estimate it has filters.
Yep, they just want to do what was necessary for inspection.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? Thanks for double checking and keeping track of me. At this point, use a drill bit you don't like, because you're probably gonna and I gotta put the cart ahead of the horse here. Let's center punch that a little bit better than we did. Yeah, my venison and eggs is not sitting with me very well from lunchtime. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're in the middle. Hopefully this drill bit's good. I don't know if it is. I just said to use a bad one, didn't I? It sounds bad because we're doing a lot of squeaking. We're gonna up the game. We're gonna give that one back to the Mac man, get a new one. We're gonna stick a different one in here. Now we're talking. This thing got a high speed. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's where you break the drill bit, but we didn't. Look at that. We saved it. So all the pieces came out. Now, before you get excited and you crack it loose, just make sure your nut fits back on there ever so nicely. We have to switch batteries. We have 4 tools and 2 batteries. These batteries are expensive as crap. Take that back off. Oh, it's stuck in my socket. So what about this, folks? What if we use a Pittman arm puller? Well, that slides up very gingerly. But that thing is pointed, and it will crush that ball joint. And it's on an angle. Boy, it bites in nicely, though, let me tell you. What if we stick a screwdriver in there and push on the screwdriver to keep it from chowdering up the end of our ball joint? Let's try this without mass destruction. We got some tension on it. Now if we hit her with old Brooksy, will she pop? What happened? Nope, she didn't pop. Let's try this again. Let's wedgie it the other opposite way in which it wants to go. Things are getting real here today. Ball joints usually in here tighter than tight. This is not being friendly with me, folks. There she goes, yeah. You already get mean to me. Here. Jeez Louise. All I wanted to do was save the threads, man. And look at that, we accomplished that much. Well, that was easy. You don't want to destroy everything, so we'll get that out of the way. Now we can carry on. That's all we wanted to do. Axle shift out of the way. And now, how crappy the bearing is. The good news is our ball joint is good. What do you say, Vinny?
Well, not much, it's beautiful out there.
Is it? What are you doing in here then?
Hot to use it hot.
Oh,
Is that all right?
oh, been pretty good. Well, Vinny's on his way scooting across town. We will finish what we came to finish. Get that bowl out. So there's one. 3 more to go without damaging the ball joint or breaking the speed sensor. That'll be a miracle. We'll see if the old IR, it's not an IR, it's the wall, I guess. See if it cracked this loose. See if I can get up in there. There's 2. Oh man, the old crust is falling off this thing. There's number 2. Looks like it took a number 2 on my tool cutter here. Just clean that sucker off too. What about that one? Can we get up in there? This thing's kind of big, clubby. I guess they all are. Better give that a little toot of some nuts off, even though it's a bolt. Bolt soft just isn't quite as catchy. There's that one. So I have been getting the comment often as to what happened with my Horrible Fright 1/2-inch gun. Well, one of them I sent to AVE. He did an autopsy on it to find out why it lost its pizzazz. And my other one is over there on Josh's base. So that's what happened to answer that question. Now, we got to get nasty with it. By that I mean big nasty. Before we bring out the dog, we're going to put our ball joint back in. Oh, shit. That's where you pinch your finger really bad. But we didn't get that somewhat lined up. Because we're going to need to have this held still to a certain degree while we're making some noise. Maybe I should be smart about it. And nut from the castle. I don't want to jam that right down for sure. We already played that game. It's probably just going to vibrate loose on us. Let me get some ear muffs and some squints, and we'll fire up. Big nasty. Eye protection check. Ear protection check. Big nasty triple check. Oh, big. Bada bing, bada boom. Tell you, if you don't play big nasty, don't play, I'll tell you that much. Hopefully our ball joint didn't just rattle itself back into the hole. Not bad for 2014. 5 years of New York weather. We'll do this to a Subi, or most any car. Must be pleasurable just working in southern vehicles. Crescent wrenches, pliers. No need for nuts off.
Here,
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta get the mail.
Again?
No, I gotta go send out the bills I paid.
Oh, and our letters to Santa?
Yeah.
Early this year?
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting. So, your speed sensor sits in here. And if you ain't careful, you can snap it off, and that's what you want to avoid. Particularly if you seem that you want to do this job and leave the axle. Let's say you live in a state where you can just use a wrench back here. Make darn tootin' that your axle doesn't slide through, and snap that off when you go to take the bearing off. That'll ruin a man's day. Yeah, time for a new sanding disc. Do I chance it or don't I? I don't, is what I do. I don't chance it. We don't want to hurt the speed sensor. Mrs. O? Oh, it is. Oh. Okay, we were waiting for you.
What?
We were waiting for you.
We got some stuff for you.
Fan bell! Doesn't look too awful bad in there, folks. We're gonna take and get some spritz, some fluid film, and then we'll find the new bearing. And of course, don't forget to put on your dust shield. We'll put that back in place. It's a little perforated, we'll call it. A little crusty, but nonetheless still relatively intact. Spritzing complete. A little bit of a sad day for me here on this old lift. This old lift is heading down the road to live to die another day in someone else's shop. I've done went and sold it. Matter of fact, I sold all my lifts. The short one over there, the brand new one I just put on the other side, this lift. Making some changes at SMA. And that change being I'm buying my own alignment rack. Why, do you ask? Well, simply because I'm sick of farming out alignments. I'm sick of driving to my brother's shop. Sick of going somewhere that has broken equipment. And if his shop's busy, which, you know, it has a tendency to be, and I can't get in, then the car has to wait an extra day. And or I took it somewhere else. And you get it back and the wheel's crooked and the car pulls and it reflects onto my work, making it look like junk. So, therefore, I've purchased a brand new 15,000 pound with dual rolling bridge jacks, open front Challenger lift. I think they call it the 4015 AXO. Extra long, up to a 210 inch wheelbase. Buy once, cry once, they say. Unfortunately, the only bay I have that's big enough to put it in is the one that I just put the brand new 12,000 pound lift in, which will sell that. It's the only one that hasn't sold yet. This one's sold, the other one's sold. I sold my old air compressor. I went Craigslist crazy. Sold everything. And then I ordered for this side 2 brand new Challenger V10s, 10,000 pound Versametrics, which I only ordered one for the current time because I want to get this one down, get one up, get it functioning, and then I'll put in the order for the other one. It takes about 10 days to get one. 10 days, 13 days, something like that, but it's like a 38-day lead time on the alignment rack. So once these 2 lifts are up and functional and I get them installed, then I'll work on the one over in Josh's bay. That's the plan anyways. So if you know anybody that wants to buy a 14,000 pound or a 12,000 pound, 14 foot tall, almost brand new lift, let me know. I'll gladly help you take it down, even though I just put it up. You can hear it over there working, works great. I love Craigslist. But you do get a lot of the weirdos, you know, wanting to trade you the 85 Camaro with the 454 that their uncle built. Just needs assembled. You know, that old story. Okay. Running out of time. Running out of camera space. Down and out she comes. Yes, I did tighten up the bolts to factory specs, so they will not fall out. Now we have to reinsert our CV shaft. That is back in. We have a nut for that somewhere. It's right here. Just put that on by a couple of threads. We will grab our lower control arm tool, aka the hockey stick. Line up the ball joint once again. Now that that is in, I'll get the torque spec on the hub. Probably around 180 would be my assumption. But we'll take a look. Oh, it looks good. I mean, real good. Before we hang the rotor on there, we are going to whizzy wheel out the inside of it. I'm terrible at this today. Come on, you stinking. Why do we do that? Well, frankly, when else do you get to use the ball peen of your ball peen hammer? And we want any loose debris that are in there to not fall down in between the backside of the rotor and the face of our hub, making our wheel shake when we apply the brakes. So that's why we do that. We're down to only mere minutes of camera time left. It's like a reality TV show. We're under pressure to get it finished. Running out of time. That's not gonna fit, and I don't have an axle nut. Found one. I just use them to take up space. You've probably seen it in the past. There we go, now she's tight. I'm starting to sweat. My brow is sweaty. My eyebrow. And off with that. Untwist the piggy tail. Looks like there's plenty of pad in there. For the time being, slip that on. Give it the classic reach around here. I can't even see where I'm going. And for the record, the ball joint is tight with the cotter pin installed. What's up, dude? I thought Evan said you had practice.
Really?
Yeah.
No? No.
Oh. He said you were playing on 2 baseball leagues this year.
No, he said, I told you that he was going to see if he can play on 2.
Oh, and they gave you the big fat no.
No, I think I said yes.
Oh, really? So you're gonna play on the?
I'm playing on the seniors team, which is the oldest little league team, and the modified team.
You're gonna be like the Aaron Judge of little kids.
Yeah, pretty much. He wishes. So actually, Aaron Judge sucks.
He does.
This year, he does.
I don't even know who he is. I've just heard you guys mention him.
So far, he sucks. The Blue Jays and the Blue Jays right now. And the Toronto. The Tampa Bay Rays.
I didn't even know this. We don't even have a television in our home. Evan, hand me a 17mm wrench.
The Braves won and
Down.
Oh, now they're losing.
There you go. All the way to the right in the very back right hand corner. Keep pulling them open. Pull it open, son. Whoa! Not so hard. 17 mil. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy, junior technician. How many kids know so much about baseball? We don't have the internet or television at home. Yet they keep up on baseball. Weird. .162 according to Subaru. This little guy has to be tightened too. Or 169 as we went to. Close enough. And then we have to re-stake down the nut. Now typically these end up right back where they were, but this one didn't. Must be a little variation in the thickness of the wheel hub is in all the way, so this is what it is. There she is, we own it now. And we're done. Just gotta throw the wheel on, torque it down. There you have it, folks. Front wheel bearing on your 2014 Subaru Outback. Previous video, exhaust. Previous video, after that, previous video, spark plugs. Now the front wheel bearing. I'm heading back to the back before I run out of time. Because I've been goofing off too much today. I gotta get it done. If you wanna see that video, click over here. Fancy, right? Anyhow, go down there. You know what to do down there. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.